Hello, everyone. This is John Jenkins, and I'm going to bring you uh, the next iteration of this program that I'm working on. I would like to find out what day of the week day one was. Uh, the calendar we have right now is based on the biblical story of Jesus' death and resurrection. So I believe the first day would have been uh, uh, the day that Jesus ascended up into heaven according to the Bible, which would be we celebrate Easter on Sunday, even though that's a modern contrivance. That's a modern contrivance. Uh, we didn't always celebrate Easter on Sunday. It was more of a modern decision by the church, by the historic Christian church. The historical Christian church decided arbitrarily that we would celebrate Easter on Sunday because they wanted you to go to work on Monday. So what I was thinking was that let's get down to the mystery, and let's calculate exactly what day of the week day one was. And I guess we should go day zero. But what I'm thinking right now is that we can make it a dynamic program that can calculate any day of the week for any day in history based on the Christian calendar. So, certain number of days in a year, certain number of years, and then you just calculate it that way. So, why don't I um, why don't I, yeah, I can do this right now. I can do this right now. So let's go on ahead and go in here and let's see. Is that day 1B open? Okay, with Notepad. Okay, let's go. Okay, so um, okay, so here is our program so far. Um, hmm. So, um, hmm, okay. Um, so there's the program so far. Why don't we check this so that any kind of prompt day one dot pi. No, I'm sorry, day one b dot pi. Okay, input the current day of the week. Uh, Monday. Input the current month. Um, September. Input the current numerical day. 7th. Input the current year. Um, okay, so no, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think 10 steps ahead right now. I'm trying to think 10 steps ahead um, because there's a lot of stuff I got to do right now. So okay, So file, save. Um, okay, day one b.rb. Okay. This is not Ruby. This is Python. This is not okay. All right, so I guess okay, Okay, so I guess it's okay. It could be yeah. I'm gonna try this. Day 1b.5. Okay. 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 So. Okay. All right. So I think maybe the issue is. I think maybe the issue is. I'm getting confused with all these different computer languages. Um, uh, D1b.5. Okay, all right. So, in Ruby, you use the backslash to uh, escape a line or to ignore a line, and then in Python you use the pound key to ignore a line. So back to what I was saying before. So I escaped all that. So let's see. Um, hmm. Okay, so I know that if if every month in the year has 31 days, then the total days since day 0 would be 70 from day 0 to 2000 to the end of 2019 would be 730 700 and I think it was 738,500. I think that was the number. It was around it was like 740,000. If every month had 31 days from day 0 to the end of 2019. So so let's see if I can calculate. Okay, so okay, okay. There's 1 year. 1 year. So let's see. A equals list range 12. Okay, and print A. Okay, so I put print incorrectly. So, all right. So, actually, let's see. Okay, yeah, I'll leave it. I'll leave it as is. Okay, so anaconda prompt day 1b.py. Okay, all right. Okay, so I forgot to put that parenthesis right there. Okay. Okay. Day 1b.py. Okay. So 0 to 11. That's what I want. Okay. So okay. Okay. So okay. So Okay, so you know what? Yeah, that's absolutely true. Okay, B equals list range 2020. So that'll give me 0 to 2019. Okay, so okay. Gets equals input. Please press enter. Okay. All right. So get okay. Gets equals input. Please. Okay. Please press enter. Enter. Okay. So print B. All right. Okay. Okay. So. Alright, so I'm not in Ruby, I'm in Anaconda. Okay, day 1b dot pi, not Ruby. Okay, so it printed, let's see, it printed, here's a zero index 12-month year, and here's a zero index year 1 to 2020. I might want to have to actually that's true. With the years, I think the actual years of the calendar would have started at year 1, not year, I think the actual years of the calendar would have started at year 1, not year 0. Let me check. 1 second. Okay, so the calendar does not start at year 0. It starts at year 1. So I'm actually gonna have to take 1 off of that. So the calendar does not start at year 0. It starts at year 1, and the year before year 1 is BCE. So okay. So yeah. Okay, so okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say calculate days, and I'm going to have B go in there. So I'm going to come up here. Okay. Def calculate days. Okay. B. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So months reg equals 31, 28, 31, 30, 31, 31, I'm sorry, 31, 30, that's June, 31, July, 31, August, 30, September, 31, October, 30, November, and 31, December. Okay. So, actually, this is going to be a list, not a tuple. This is going to be a list, not a tuple. Okay. So, I'm going to have to Okay. Okay. Months, leap. Okay, so yeah, so change that to a 29. So let's see. Okay. Let's see. Okay. If okay, yeah. For let's see. Years in B. For years in B. Okay. Okay. If year modulo 4 equals 0 equals, yeah, you gotta watch that with programming. If year if you're okay, if year dot equals okay, so count days B and months leap. Okay. Okay, so this is a Python. So elif, you don't say else if, that's Ruby. So this is elif. Year modulo 4 is greater than 0. Okay. For if year modulo 4 is greater than 0, okay, count days B months rec. Okay. Yeah. So actually, and I made that same mistake again. Okay, year. Okay. So okay. All right. Total days equals 0. Okay. All right. Okay. Leap count equals count days. Total days plus equals leap count. Okay. Reg count equals count days year and total days plus equals reg count. Okay, and else print year. So wrong. Okay. And you know it too. Okay, so so let's go on ahead and def count days. Okay, so okay, so okay. So okay. Year and mm, uh, days in months. So year, days, and months for yeah. So I already have the year. So uh, so for days in months. Okay. For days and months, right? Okay. Total days equals 0. So for day and days and months, total days plus equals day. Actually, no. Yeah. So I should leave that like that. So return total days. Okay. So okay. So see. Okay. Alright. Return total days. Okay, so alright. Print calculate days. Okay, so alright. So okay. Day one b.rb. So this pi. So there's obviously going to be a whole lot of days and months. There's obviously going to be a whole lot of errors here. Okay. Okay. So Anaconda prompt day one b dot pi, not rb. Else print else okay, else okay, yeah, I think yeah. So Okay, all right, so day one dot RB. Okay, day one dot pi. Okay, okay, so, okay, okay, days count. Okay, print. Okay, okay, edit, find, days count. I gotta find out. Okay. 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 Day one b dot pi. Okay. So yeah. Alright, alright, so okay. Alright. Um okay, yeah, yeah. So okay. Alright. So alright. Okay, so day one dot b dot pi. Okay, so that. Okay, so this one is saying that I have 737,440. Okay, this is saying I have 737,440, which is about 1,000 less than if every month since day one, since year one, if every month since year one was uh, uh, if every month since year one was 31 days. So if every month since year one was 31 days, it would be about 1,000, maybe 1,000, 1,400 days higher. So this is showing me that, in fact, it is 737,440 days since day one. So the next step is going to be super simple. Well, actually, yeah, the next step is going to be super simple, but I still have to do a lot with this. So basically, all I have to do is modulo 7. So if I modulo 7, then I find out, I don't have time to do that now, but if I modulo 7, then I'll be able to find out, how many days there are since, what day of the week that was. But there's also another thing, which is that this is zero index, so it counted up to 2019. But I have to figure out a way to count the first the first 9 months of 2020. So I have to make it dynamic so they can count from the actual day. So I think I'll do that last. So yeah. So here are all the years from year 0 to, so basically I calculated from year 0 from year one. I'm sorry, it's zero index, but I count from year one to the year 2019, which is this would it starts at zero, so it should be 2019, but yeah. So yeah, so this is year one to the year 2019. That's how many days there have been. So I have to make it so they can count within a year, and then I have to add in all this other stuff. So thanks everyone for your help, and yeah, goodbye.